Hello, this is Fuel the Soul, and I'm here with your reading for Capricorn, November 2020. We're going to start doing the shuffle here. And all the reads have been looking really good. Okay, let's see. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Swords. Let's see what else is flying out for you. Capricorn, that one wanted to get stuck. Oh, you got a few. Okay, so I think this is the way it went. We have the Ace of Wands. You have two aces in your read, and you have the Two of Pentacles. Nice. Let's start with that. Okay. You have the Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful card. Beautiful. Kind of heavenly with that deer and the green and then the shine of that pentacle. Those leaves around it. It's almost kind of heavenly. And I know that doesn't sound right, but it's almost heavenly. You have the Eight of Swords. So you have some things that are going on in the mind. Maybe you have a lot going on and it's really positive. And so you're not even sure which direction to turn in. You know, you almost can't believe that you have this wonderful opportunity or opportunities or this stroke of luck or um, these healthy opportunities. And it's almost like I don't think you can believe it. I'm doing my hand like this. I feel like you can't even believe it. Like I'm looking at this card and I'm thinking, you don't even believe it, right? You almost don't even want to look at it because you're like, is this really happening? Is this luck really real? Or am I it doesn't even have to be luck. It can just be you. You created all of this, but you just can't believe that things at work are working out for you. Maybe your financial opportunities or bills are being paid. Maybe something that you were supposed to pay, you don't have to pay anymore. And so you almost don't even trust it. But you have this you do have this, I think it might be work. Something like, so it could be your own business where you might have an opportunity to open something up and make something work from that. I'd love to kind of say it could be love, and but it looks more like financial benefits. Now, pentacles, because you have the second, okay, you have the Two of Wands here. I mean, excuse me, the Two of Diamonds, the two emeralds, the two green, and there is this control. There is good control. In fact, we have hands here. We have these hands here. So it's like there is this really good creative, financial, and it has something to do where there is some kind of physical activity being used. Your brain is being used, your body's being used, and it's kind of working for you, Capricorn, in the month of November. I just really, wow, these are good cards. I mean, the Eight of Swords, it's almost like I just feel like you don't even realize that they're there, or if you do, you're not looking at it. Maybe you don't see them as opportunities. That's the only thing that would be my concern, is that you don't even see them as opportunities. These are very powerful cards surrounding you, Capricorn. And then you have the Two of Pentacles, which also equals out to balance. This person is not in the struggle of controlling the energies. And you have the Ace of Wands, which is all about the opportunity to manifest and to create and to physically have the ability to get it done. good health, good money, good balance. But you got to be able to see it. You got to not be afraid. You got to not be afraid. I'm going to reverse this just in case. For some of you out there, no, I'm not, because I just don't feel it. So I'm trying to like reverse it, and it's not even coming out of my mouth. So why would I say it? It's got to come out. I mean, there's a tiny bit of an ounce that maybe you're not seeing the truth about things, but I just don't. The truth is that things are good. That's the truth. So I think that you need to make yourself open and aware that you have opportunities coming your way. They're good ones. They could be ones that you've created. They could be ones landing in your lap. But you've got to be open, and you've got to be able to create. You've got to be able to balance it. So don't let it overwhelm you. You can have both. You don't have to choose one. That's definitely what I'm getting here. Thank you. That you don't have to choose one or the other. You can do both. Okay? Because it's almost like, okay, can I do it all? Can I really? Yeah, you can. You can do both. You have balance. You can do it. So whatever these things that are coming in that you find of value or that create wealth for you, things that you've worked hard for, or opportunities for something very real, very physical, right? You can have them, but you've just got to make sure that you're able to see it, right? You can't kind of ignore it. If you want to if you want to jump, you have to take the blindfold off, and even grab one of those swords and kind of swipe and be like, okay, I'm ready to go. Where do I go? Where do I start? So you will have these opportunities come your way, but you've got to make sure that if you want them, you got to step up and take advantage of it. You can control it. You can handle it. Yes, 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 you can do it. So just don't be afraid. I feel like you're afraid. And I don't blame you. I mean, sometimes a lot of good things coming your way, a lot of opportunities can be scary. They really can be. But that's a great read. You have good things coming your way. You just got to tell yourself, I'm ready for it. Maybe you're telling yourself you're not ready for it. But I do see here that Capricorn, that you can do it. Let's pull out some more cards, and let's see what if there's another story here or more to this. Let's see if there's an add-on, or what else does Capricorn need to know in the month of November 2020. Show me an additional information. Is there something else that we need to talk about here for Capricorn in the month of November? We have the Five of Pentacles, Judgment. Let's see. Yeah, I think there's this fear that you're not going to be able to be successful. Whoa. Whoa. I feel like that card needs to come. It was like I bent it and it flew. I mean, it was already going to fly. There we go. Okay. So we have the Five of Pentacles, the Judgment. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Death card. The Eight of Cups. And then we have the Five of Cups. Okay, so let's see what story this is talking about. So I think that there is this fear of maybe you've lost before, if something didn't go right, and you're in fear of that things won't go well for you. And I think you've had to deal with that. Like, I mean, we've all dealt with loss, in the sense that, for example, you go to Vegas, you bet, you lose your money, right? That's loss. You try out a job thinking you're going to be good for it, and it doesn't work out for you, right? That's a loss. You think you're going to have a promotion at a job and they say, no, it's going to somebody else. That's a loss. So I feel like that's kind of one of those things that is on your mindset, Capricorn. But the judgment card is here saying, wake up. You have to wake up. That was another time, and you've learned from that. And the judgment card is saying you're ready. You're ready to jump in back into life again. I think you had struggled and made some mistakes, and I think you're maybe kicking yourself for those mistakes, but it's time to get back out there again. The judgment card says that you're in reality. The Nine of Pentacles says that the potential is here, which goes with the Ace of Wands and the balance and the Ace of Pentacles. The Judgment card says you're in reality and that you're ready to get back out there and rock and roll. The Death card talks about the fact that you've already done that, where you've like you're ready to come back from the dead. I feel like you might have even checked out at some point from your past struggles. You felt lost and you didn't want to come back, and you're afraid to invest again in yourself. The loss that you had in the past equals to death, because in a sense, and that's why you have this fear to come back. But you have the ability. The pentacles are on your side. You have the awareness. The judgment is here. I think you're afraid to move forward, but you do have opportunities again. You're not a dumb person, and I'm sorry to be rude. You're not dumb. You obviously have potential here. Uh, or maybe, I don't know, you're either not dumb or you're lucky, one of the two, okay? And so death is about you coming back into your full potential. And I see that you were afraid. You were afraid of failure, but you have to live life again. You have to start taking those opportunities again. You have to start making balance and a good life for you here, you know? And that the Five of Cups, it talks about like a sadness. And I think that you've been in sadness for a while. That's probably why you don't want to deal with these things. You're like, I don't want to jump. I don't want to take the risk. I'm scared. I'm scared. I had failure before and it didn't work out for me. And I don't want to, experience that again. I don't want to feel that pain again. But, this Five of Cups, there's, in both these cards, maybe you felt that sense of failure. Maybe it looked like failure. Maybe it was failure in your past. But the reality is, at that time when you were in that situation, you had opportunities to resolve some of these things, maybe fix some of these things, but perhaps you didn't do it then. And these cards are also a healthy reminder of that the glass is half empty, the glass is half full. You have cups here that are standing up, and you have cups that are down. And I think that you're just afraid to come back and take that risk. But I see that you have opportunities again in November. I feel like this is talking about your past here. It's like the present. I feel like this is your past. You know what? Let's flip a couple more cards. Let's get two more cards out here. Let's see. Two more cards. Maybe show me like the future here. What is this? Okay, we have the Page of Cups. Maybe one more card about your future and what we can see. There's a card here backwards. Well, I think I should take it, I guess. It was kind of weird. It was backwards. The Chariot. Let's put that on the side. And let's flip one more. I think things are going to happen kind of quick for you. The Chariot talks about that. That card was backwards as we were doing um, doing the reading. And I want one more card. One more card for Capricorn. Let's see the future of Capricorn in November 2020. 2020. We have the Chariot. We see the movement. We see the Page of Cups. Wow, another card doesn't want to pop out. Let's see. What's that? That kind of wanted to come out. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on right now. I happen to forget them. The Knight of Wands. Let's take that. Okay. So I felt like this was like your present. I felt like this was your past. And I feel like this is your future. Because I said it that way. Like it just, that's the order it felt like, you know? And I asked about your future. And you have the Page of Cups. You have the Knight of Wands. The Page of Cups is about the growth and the potential, like the seed beginning. Maybe this is about self-love and confidence. That I could see affection here, but it's more about you kind of feeling good about yourself and loving yourself and respecting like yourself and your gifts, like having something to offer, you know, and knowing that you have that and that it's beginning again, like you have a new cycle of life coming in for you, opportunities. And so some of these fears, you've just got to, they have to start, they have to go away, just like just like you were afraid to come back. These fears have to go away. They have to go bye-bye. They have to go away, because your future talks about the Page of Cups, which is about regrowth, self-love, and new developments in your, maybe even your personal life, that will fuel you. And then you have the Knight of Wands, which the Knight of Wands is about travel and in a new direction. So that could be about your life, in the sense like maybe you're not physically traveling to another country or something, but that your energy and your life is going on to a new path. We see the Chariot. I think it's going to happen rather quickly. There's real quick potential here for it to be a quick a quick a quick change. You know, it's going to happen quick is what I'm thinking. I think it's just going to happen real quickly, and you won't even realize that you're on this new path. But this is talking about your future. These three cards are, to me, are more about your future. I kind of use this as the kind of the base. After I saw it backwards, I felt like I should pull it. These are about your future. This is about your past, I feel. And it has to stay in the past. You have to let this go. The potential is here. And you're going to have good luck in November and opportunities, but you got to make sure that you're um, make yourself available to them. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to open up your eyes. Don't be afraid to look at opportunity. You don't have to jump at it if you don't want to, but I think you're going to have movement uh, in your future. Maybe in December, the new year, maybe in the new year, uh, movement. And these next couple of months are more about kind of like strategizing and deciding and things kind of coming into place, potentially, like kind of like a chess game where movement is slow, thought is slow maybe, but it's to create an outcome. So the energies might be shifting for you. I see good luck. I just need you to take the blindfold off, the fear off, and kind of really look. And don't put yourself in the past about mistakes you've made. And that was a different time. You have to forgive yourself. This is about forgiveness here and judgment. These two cards tell me you really just have to move on. I don't mean this cold. I mean it lovingly. Like, forgive yourself and move on. I myself have done it, and it's great. I'm giving you permission to forgive yourself for a lot of these things that you could not help. And you want to make new changes in your life. Well, you're going to have to allow yourself to move forward. And steps are knowing that you've already made mistakes and forgiving yourself and allowing yourself to be the best person that you can be, allowing yourself to grow and to bloom and to flow, because you're certainly getting these opportunities, and they'll start in November, and I feel like they're going to go through January. Okay, that's what I'm saying. And I think there's going to be some quick movement. You might even move. You might even move. You might even move for a person. Maybe that's where the luck changes. Or I mean, like, things start to really shift. You might even move for love. Or to start anew, just to start new. All right, that's a lot of cards. Okay, I'm Fuel the Soul, and I'm grateful to be here with you. I wish you all the best, Capricorn, in the month of November. And I see the start of some changes for you. So I'm actually excited for you because I feel like it's due. It's your time. It's time for you to really begin and enjoy life again. Okay? So I will see you mid-month, and I Fuel the Soul. Please like the video, and God bless you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.